Yeah. Well, and you bring up the important, like with stigma, I think sometimes maybe people don't understand when the stigma is already there. Those
Right.
of us that have suffered or are suffering, we're already in a shame spiral of sorts, anyways. And so when you do that, you're already shaming on top of shame. And so the prevention of, the days that put some dirt on it, that shit don't work.
Yeah, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. It's like, yeah, no, it's
So if this person is already hurting, already feeling shame, guilt, remorse, whatever the reasons are, and you're adding on top of it, they're not
right.
going to open up to you. You're never going to get genuine connectivity from them. You're never going to get real vulnerable situations where you, the person maybe listening, or them gets someone on the other end that knows that they care without judgment.
Right.
And that is the hardest thing. And we struggle with it in this society so much, as individuals, as a culture. We've got so many shitty, broken ways that are going on right now, from this is fulfillment to whatever it is. And so I really am glad to hear that you were able to do that. That's in your own household, because we have to, right? If our side of the street's not clean, how can we ask anyone else to clean theirs up?
Right. And I think too, like what word stuck out to me when you were just saying is expectations, like society, culture, school, everything our young people live in and go through, and even adults, like there's these expectations that are put on us. And I think we put these expectations on ourselves and like how it's supposed to be or what it should look like. And yeah, that we, no matter, like even the healthiest people carry some sort of shame because we're not perfect. So we always have mistakes. We're always learning. We're always growing. So to to in your own house, like also pile that shame on top. I mean, you really do like dig your own grave, so to speak. So I think just, you know, my recovery this year has been heavy on like expectations,
Mm.
what are your like are do you have healthy expectations? What like, are you loving with expecting something in return? Are you doing it because that's who you are at your core, or the expectation of like, oh, I'm in this, especially for my son who has social anxiety. It's like, I'm in this situation and I'm expecting that I should feel good about this, but maybe your expectation needs to be that it's incredible that you're even out trying,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like we don't realize it, but we set all these expectations of should, could, and would. And sometimes I think we need to just throw those out and say like, I'm doing the best that I can. And that's good. That's good enough in this moment.
This is the Knockin Doorz Down podcast, featuring celebrities, experts, and everyday people who have overcome adversities, including addiction, mental health, and trauma, to live purposeful lives. And that's what Knockin Doorz Down is all about.